and welcome to Ascended Astrology. In this video, we're going to be talking about Virgo Rising, Pluto's recent ingress into Aquarius, and then going over to the DMT codes to create a frequency to shift all of this information into. Okay, so Virgo Rising, Pluto, the planet of transformation, is going to be transiting your sixth house of health, diet, exercise, daily routines, and work. So, with this, I will say be careful of your health during this transit, right? This can lead to a breakdown of the physical body. And this is especially true if you have neglected your body, the physical body, up until this point. And I will tell you why. The day before Pluto moved into Aquarius, I'm a Virgo rising and I dislocated my knee. Now, that being said, I'm not super physically active or have not been really putting all my attention, like all of the work that I do. I have not been shifting it into the physical body as much as my body would like. So this was my wake up call, right? It wasn't that Pluto was being mean to me. It wasn't that Pluto was destroying me. It was a huge wake up call. And because I'm in the work that I'm in, and because we're doing all of this ascending of what um, these situations that come up are, I was able to take the information that came through that and handle this, quote unquote physical breakdown in a whole new light. So I will just say that and leave it at that. But if you have, if the physical body is something that you have been working on, that you have been taking care of, this transit can mean a total regeneration of the physical body. So the crisis, quote unquote, that has the potential to appear here, um, will more than likely have to do with the necessary shifts that need to happen in your health regime or in your daily work. So again, those day-to-day tasks. So that's just an example, but this can show up in a lot of different ways, right? Okay, so with this transit, it does last 20 years. So it's not something that needs to change immediately, even though it may feel like that. And maybe some of you will experience it like that, but it is a it is a progressive transit. Um, so you'll have a while to work on it, but because Pluto is uh, kind of obsessive and he rules the psychological area, it may feel like I need to do this right now. For me personally, it was that I needed to do it right then, but that's not going to be the same for everybody. So feel into what your body, the physical vessel, is really asking for at this time. Fine tune and personally tweak any regimens that may feel in alignment. And then this also is connected to your health or food consumption as well. So, not necessarily going on diets or fad food regimens, but like really tuning into what is my body calling for. Other people may, whatever their goals are, may lose weight, may build muscle, um, but it's not going to be a one size fits all. So feel into what your body needs. Okay. And then on the other side of this transit, because this house rules your work, either at a job or wherever you, if you're a stay-at-home mom, like wherever you perform day-to-day duties, you can expect some shifts here as well. Just be aware of that. The shadow programming around this transit is going to be tensions showing up in your workplace or potentially with your boss or with your coworkers, right? So just look at what these tensions are trying to show you and make any necessary shifts accordingly. You probably will go through changes, transformations in your day-to-day life. This can mean like new jobs every however often, couple months, couple years, whatever. Which isn't really that unheard of anymore, so it doesn't really come as a surprise. Um, but yeah, what is really looking at what is trying to shift or change or transform with your work or how you spend your day-to-day activities. And it may also just be that your work is more Pluto themed. So either physically like tearing down and building things or psychologically regenerative therapies. So stuff like that. This could manifest as either like the physical realm or like the spiritual, psychological realm. So it can show up like that as well. Okay. All right. And for today's shift, so what we're looking at here is the 6th code and the 22nd code. And you don't have to understand what all of this means. In fact, I love that this is the physical body, right? Because what we're looking at here at the ascended aspect of it, the 6th is actually the ascended DNA. So I love how this all just ties together. Okay. So our first code is 6 and then 22. So right now, I want you just to close your eyes, place your hands on heart if that's comfortable. We're going to breathe in a white blue light, breathing it in through the nose, tracing along the brain and down the spine, and out through the heart. And again, just breathing in that white blue light through the nose, across the brain, and out through the heart. And this white blue light is increasing the frequency of the spinal fluid, turning on every cell of the ascended DNA in the body. Okay. I'll just go ahead and open your eyes. And the first code, if you want to just look at the code with the physical eyes and attune to the frequency of the code. And once you feel that you've matched the frequency, going ahead and closing your eyes, bringing the code in through the center of the forehead, into the brain, and moving it into the pineal gland, and allowing it to spin. So go ahead and see the code starting to spin. As it does, it's releasing the frequency of the 6. This doesn't have to make any sense intellectually, just feel it in your body. And as the 6 is being released, it's going into the ionic grid, turning on that quantum body. As this frequency is downloaded, moving into every single cell. Okay. You can go ahead and open your eyes again if they're still closed. And our other code today is going to be the 22. The 22, that creator and creation, going ahead and looking at the symbol, attuning to the frequency. Once you feel you've matched it, go ahead and close your eyes. In through the pineal gland and allowing it to spin. And as the 22 spins, it releases its frequency into the quantum body, lighting up every single cell in the body as it attunes to the 22. Okay. So the code for this transit for Virgo risings is going to be 6 and 22. So now my hopes with this is that if some of this stuff does still show up in your life, right? In the day to day, that you have the ability, you have this field of energy that you are able to shift into and then consciously attune to. So bring in the codes. You can rewatch this video if you need the coding again. And then once you are in that frequency, you can ask for the information to be shown to you. What is this really? And just comment below if you have any questions or comments. All right, we'll see you on the next one, Virgo Risings.